Recently, I had a magician perform a magic trick on me live on my podcast, and he executed it flawlessly, like I was totally hooked. This was Jimi Gibson, who is a brand communication expert, but also he's been a magician for like 30 years. And he talks about how to marry these two worlds of magic and storytelling, or communication and marketing, and how to find your abracadabra moment. So in true storytelling fashion, to show, not to tell, in the middle of the episode, he said, Rain, what if I just showed you the commonalities between storytelling and magic? And he performed this trick on me. I bought it hook, line, and sinker. I was almost embarrassed at how good he got me. So I wanted to show you. Here's this magic trick. You got to see it. Check it out now.
Well, let me take you through something, and I think that'll help us as we break it apart. Is that fair?
Okay. Yeah, totally.
Okay. I'm sitting in Charleston, South Carolina, but I don't think I ever asked you where you're sitting.
Oh, and I know that about you. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, so not too far from you. And
okay, now I do remember.
Yeah.
So that's just right up the road. I have family in the Raleigh-Morrisville area, so
Nice.
I'm familiar with that area. And so are you in a single-family home, a condo? Where are you
Single
sitting?
family.
Okay. And is that in a neighborhood?
It is.
Oh, great. And do you have any pets that you walk in the neighborhood? Do you walk with your kids? Give me a little
Definitely
context.
walk with the kids. The pet is a house cat who is desperately trying to get out for walks, and we're auditioning the idea of a leash.
I actually saw something on TV the other day, and I was like, I didn't know you could walk a cat, but
Yeah,
that's
dude,
cool.
I didn't either, but I see so many people doing it, and so we literally like bought one. We're thinking about doing it.
Yeah. Well, let's take a walk. Big neighborhood, small neighborhood, busy streets, calm streets.
A little mix of both. We're in a small neighborhood, but across the street, the somewhat busy street is the bigger expansion of that neighborhood. So that's where we would take our loop, and that's where we go trick-or-treating and such.
Okay. So let's go down a road that maybe you don't go down often. You know a couple of the houses, but maybe some you really haven't stopped and stared at. Is that fair?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm with you.
So head down that street, and maybe the listeners can picture the same little walk in their neighborhood or wherever they live. And the house doesn't have to be really clear in your mind. You're a storyteller, so you can fill in some of the details, but we're stopped in front of a house. Do you have one in mind?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So I want you to just sort of stand there and look at the front door. And the interesting thing is that front door is open. And I'm going to give you a couple of options here. It's almost like a choose your adventure. And so the first option is that door is open and you don't really see anybody around. But as you sort of look around, leaned up against the entryway inside the front door is like this stick. It's not a small stick. It's probably the size of like a baseball bat, but it's not a baseball bat. It's kind of natural wood. Like a club or a branch or just something. And you're like, wow, that is kind of weird. I wonder if that house just got broken into. I have never seen that before. I wonder if I should investigate that. So that's number one. Second option is that door is open and there's some light that you can see sort of through a hallway. And it just kind of feels cool. Like, I'll bet there's some friends and family coming over and they have left that door open because they know these people are just going to walk in, head to the back, and they know where the party is. And so it's kind of a cool feeling to be like, wow, I wonder how many people are in there. Maybe I should get to know them and I would be invited to an event like that. So that's option two. Option three is you're standing there, and as you look at the front door, your eye kind of gets distracted over to a tree to your right, and there's a shovel leaned up against that tree. And then you look around and there's like all these little holes that have been dug in the yard. And you're thinking, okay, that's really strange. Either they have a bunch of goldfish graves that they're digging, they're planting something and they've gone in the backyard to get that, or this is probably the weirdest scene I've seen in a while. So that's option three. Option four is we're sort of in that golden hour of light and the sun is just coming in at a perfect angle. Everything's got this cool glow. That door is still open, but the way that sunlight is reflecting off of the floor, wow, it is just shining like diamonds. It's glowing. It's got a little sparkle to it. And you're like, I think I could just stand here and sort of hang out for a little while. This is really cool. Okay, which one of those options feels like something that you'd like to investigate further? We had the stick leaned against the wall. We had the door open for family and friends. We had the shovel leaned against the tree. And then we had the floor really sparkling and shining.
I think for me, the stick or the shovel, and I lean towards the shovel.
Okay, the shovel. So there's something about it that you're like, okay, that's kind of strange. Maybe I should make sure everything's okay. And so as you walk up the front walkway, you notice there's 13 steps to get from the front walkway to the porch. How many steps do you get up before you hear somebody say, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I don't know. I feel the door's open. Closer to the top, maybe halfway.
So halfway, 13, is that 6, 7? Where are we?
Yeah.
7?
6,
okay.
Yeah.
So I just gave you a bunch of different scenarios. You leaned in, and, if I talk to you tomorrow, you may have had a different feeling. The folks listening, they may have picked something completely different, right? And so you said the shovel was sort of interesting to you, and then a little more than halfway, 7. And Rain, I don't know if you noticed, but over my shoulder, there's been a deck of cards sitting behind me the entire time. Do you see that?
I do.
I'm going to grab this and make sure it stays in frame.
I don't like
and so what we were actually doing, Rain, is picking a card. And so the club leaned against the wall was the clubs.
I'm leaving.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Against the wall was the clubs.
I'm leaving.
The hearts was love, welcoming friends and family. The shovel was, of course, the spades. And the floor shining like diamonds was, of course, the diamonds, right? And so there are 13 cards if you treat an ace as 1, right? So ace through king would be 13 cards. And I asked you how far you got up that set of stairs, and I gave you a choice. And you said around the middle. I said 6 or 7. You said 7. So in effect, you've actually chosen the 7 of spades. Now, before we started, and that, I mean, people can rewind and look at this. It's been here the entire time. I'm going to take these cards out of this deck, and we'll just go through them one by one here.
Yeah.
There's one card and one card only that's reversed. I don't know about you, Rain, but
Jimmy,
if I were to turn this over and it was the 7 of spades, that would be pretty insane.
And it was the 7 of spades.
Oh my God! Wow!
yeah, I see it, pal. I see it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Bravo, my friend.